What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today we are going back to Video Games Monthly. Yeah, that's right, Video Games Monthly, a subscription box service that allows you to get multiple video games from retro consoles, various consoles, lots of different consoles, and they get shipped to you each month. Once a month, you get some awesome video games for yourself to keep. So the games you receive from Video Games Monthly are based on your list. You have a list on the website that you check off all the games that you already have for the consoles that you already have, or just the consoles that you would like to receive games for. And then you get the ones that you don't have already in the mail. It's a lot of fun to unbox and see what it is because it's a mystery. You don't know what you're going to get when you open this box. I am very excited this month, especially because it's my first month in a while. So it's been a while since I opened this, but I think I know how to do it pretty well. I've had many of these in the past, maybe over 12, over a year's worth. And then let's see, I cut in here maybe. I can get to the goodies. Hopefully I'm not cutting anything important. Okay, safety scissors, done. Now we're gonna rip open this tauntaun here. Slide that little lukewarm package out of there. Whoa. Here we go, guys. It's awesome. Play the past into the future. Video Games Monthly. So, what I like to do is open it like this and reach in blindly. It adds to the experience. If I had another person here, I would have them hand it to me. But we're going to reach in blindly and see what I get. It's kind of weird. I've never done this with the Power Glove before, but I've got something here. Oh! Spider-Man! Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Yeah, we got first game of the month. It is Sega Genesis's Spider-Man, simply titled. Spider-Man is an awesome hero. I love Marvel. He's one of my favorite Marvel heroes and one of the most popular ones in the Marvel series. And I really like Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse recently. I haven't played that many Spider-Man games, and I don't know anything about this one, so we'll have to check that one out a little bit later. But I'm pretty excited about that because Genesis is awesome. And I haven't had a Genesis game in a while either, so Spider-Man definitely going to be a cool one. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might have played this as a kid, so that's pretty cool. I never owned it, but yeah. We've got some cards here, and these things are always in the box. They tell you that you should enjoy your latest box, and so far I'm enjoying it. Put that over there. Oh, ho ho! We got a 1-up today in our box. That means we're getting a grand total of 5 games this month, and that is pretty cool. Okay, so let's put that up here. Now, let's begin again with checking out what's in this box. It is once again hard to do with the Power Glove. We've got a game, Exevious. Yes, Exevious. Now, you may be wondering, what is this game console? It's the Nintendo Famicom, a Japanese version of the Nintendo NES. And this is kind of cool, because some of these Famicom games have different cart designs. You know, some of them are in different colors. Oh, the NES, they're all mostly gray, except for like Zelda and a few other ones are gold. Well, on the Famicom, they're different colors, if you don't know. And it has nice artwork there. Some of the Famicom ones don't have that much artwork, though. Some of them are usually just like the title, but this has nice artwork. It has a different case design or shell design for the cart, and it also has a top label, which is cool. So it's a pretty cool one. Some of them do have the top labels. I've noticed the Bandai ones do, and this is a Namco game, so it's a classic Namco arcade shooter, Exevious. If you haven't heard of it or haven't played Exevious, just go check it out. It's on a lot of the Namco museums, and it's a fun one to have. I actually have this technically already for the Nintendo NES, so now I have it on the Nintendo Famicom, which is essentially the same console, but it's still cool to have a different variation on Exevious, and Exevious is a game that I really like to play. Let's jump in with another one. This feels Super Nintendo. Oh-ho! Another classic arcade Namco game. I'm sensing a theme here, and that is Miss Pac-Man for the Super Nintendo. Pretty cool. Always love Miss Pac-Man, and I always love the game Miss Pac-Man too. So Miss Pac-Man on the Super Nintendo, I'm assuming is similar to the Sega Genesis one, because I have this on the Sega Genesis. So that's another one that I kind of already had, but I mean, come on, Miss Pac-Man, you know you're going to have a lot of copies of that, but it's always fun to pick up and play Miss Pac-Man, and the little variations between each edition, each console version of the game Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man games, you know, are a little different. And the weird thing is, it doesn't say Namco on it. You know how, like, Super Nintendo will tell the developer on the cart? It says it's by Williams. Williams? Like Williams Pinball, maybe? I'm not sure. That's interesting. So we got Miss Pac-Man here. And we should have a couple more. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's a big one. NES, probably. Oh, sweet. Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is an awesome arcadey puzzle game for the Nintendo NES. And it's actually one that I've been looking at getting recently, so here it is, Dr. Mario. Now, I have this on the Game Boy version, and there's probably some differences, as there was with Tetris and the Tetris on the Game Boy. There were some significant differences. I definitely prefer playing the Tetris on the NES as to the Game Boy, but they're both essentially the same game at the core. They're both puzzle games, but here's Dr. Mario. So I'll have to find out some of the differences between the two. Usually it's things like music, of course color, and maybe some other gameplay modes or other features, stuff like that. So Dr. Mario, this is the original Dr. Mario. I believe it was originally just for the NES, and this is spawned a huge series. There's one on the phone now where everyone's a doctor, and it's a really cool game, really fun. My grandma actually really likes the game series Dr. Mario, and she plays it on her DS and 3DS. She has, like, I think she has a Game Boy Advance version of it as well. Anyways, let's jump in with the fifth and final game. Fifth and final game, where are you? Oh, another... Okay, now we're getting to the real theme of the game, the theme of the month, and that is another Namco classic game, and that is Mappy. Now, Mappy is a classic Namco game that involves a mouse policeman. I believe he's chasing cats. Yeah, well, actually, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. They have, like, the game's graphics, or at least the arcade games, probably the actual Famicom game's graphics, in the background of the, cart art. So you get, like, they don't usually do that. Like, even on Dr. Mario, how they show, like, the game, essentially what the game looks like. This one shows, like, the actual game's graphics, which is interesting. They don't usually do that. But anyways, it's Namco game. Mappy. This is one of those ones where it says Namco, but it has a T at the end, so it's Namcot. I don't really know what that means. Namcot? Is it actually pronounced Namcot? Xevious is the same style design, and interestingly enough, now that I'm comparing the two, this says number 3 on the back, this says number 4, so this must be part of a Namco series of ports, arcade ports to the Famicom, and this is going to be a cool one to play. It has a little more depth than, like, well, not really more depth than Pac-Man or anything, but it is kind of in that same vein of the classic Namco arcade games. You'll find this on a lot of Namco Museum collections and stuff like that, but it's cool to have the individual cart for Mappy, and it's actually a pretty fun one. It has a platformer feel to it, but it's definitely arcadey. You're collecting points, you're opening doors, stuff like that. It's kind of similar to the Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle games in a way, but more arcadey and fast-paced. And I think that's about it. Oh, we've got some other stuff in here, too. We've got a win 3 free games if you share a photo with this stuff, which I will be doing. We've also got this bad boy. I can't grab it with the gloves, like, restricting my movement. Anyways, we've got this really cool Super Mario Brothers pen with Mario and Luigi on it, or not pen, a pencil with Mario and Luigi. So we've got some normal pencil, cool blue eraser, Mario Luigi design, really awesome, cool stuff today. There's one more thing in this box I will check out right now. Now, I know I'm not the only one on YouTube that loves their bubble wrap, but I do consider myself a bubble wrap popping connoisseur. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourselves. You know, it wasn't that loud. But it gets the job done. Oh. Ooh. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why I started that, how that started, how that came about. Alright everybody, that was it for today's Video Games Monthly unboxing. Let's do a little review. We've got a lot of theme here going on this month. Aside from Spider-Man, which might be the oddball here, we've got 3 classic Namco games for classic systems such as the Super Nintendo and the Famicom. So we got Super Nintendo, Famicom's was Devious, Mappy, and Miss Pac-Man, all classic Namco arcade ports. We've got a classic puzzle game, which kind of fits in with some of these as well, which is Dr. Mario by Nintendo. And then we've got Spider-Man, which is awesome Marvel Comics game for the Sega Genesis. Really cool. I like the classic arcade and retro theme of this one. It's a little more retro arcadey classic than, more 80s style than some of my other boxes in the past, and I'm actually pretty happy with this. I do want to point out that next month I will be eligible to get the Super Famicom. I recently modified my Super Nintendo to play Super Famicom games. So if you're interested in that and some Super Famicom reviews, let me know. For next month, hopefully I'll get a Super Famicom game with this. I'm starting to build that collection. Also, I may uncheck the Dreamcast for next month. I'm not really so sure if I want to collect for Dreamcast too much on Video Games Monthly. But we did get a 1-up in this box, so we got 5 games, really cool, plus a pencil and some bubble wrap. If you have a video of your own on your own channel, share it with me. If you want to subscribe to Video Games Monthly, check out videogamesmonthly.com. All their information and links to the Video Games Monthly stuff is in my description box. So like their Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Also, it was $48 a month for this box. It was the 4 games a month. I believe it was $48 a month. That's $8 shipping, so 40 plus 8. There we go. And that's about it for this month, February 2020's Video Games Monthly on Happy Beard Games. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching Happy Beard Games. Please stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness. And you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as YouTube. Thanks for watching once again. Bye.